Welcome back to another video. My name is Bailey.
I'm Chance.
And today we are wrapping this car, the Audi A7, the rebuild.
Alright, so we are going to start wrapping. We've got some tools. We got a heat gun, a couple heat guns.
I got a heat gun down there as well.
So we got 3 heat guns. There we go. There's.
Ooh, I don't have this.
Yeah.
I can already tell I'm gonna like this tool for tucking.
You're not cool. Too cool for school.
What's in there?
I believe another wrap kit. This has a little pouch.
Yo, dope. So we got a couple of those wrap kits, and I think we're actually starting with the roof. So the roof is going to be
Piano gloss black. I believe this is part of their ultra gloss series.
and the car, as you saw in the last video, is gonna be a metallic gray.
So on the ultra gloss series, there's a actually protective film that will stretch with the material.
Yes.
Which is super, super nice because black is terrible about showing scratches.
We are starting wrapping the roof first, which is a high gloss black like I already said, and well, we need 6 feet of it. I'll probably do 6 foot 1 inches, might be a couple of inches too much, but I'd rather have too much than too little.
Yeah, what he said.
Difference is incredible. Oh, it's so satisfying. It comes off so easy too. Looks so good. Just like that, the roof is completely wrapped. The hood's looking really good. I think next Chance wants to do the
We'll do the fenders, back the trunk, and
doors. And then we'll decide if we want to rewrap this roof.
again,
Again.
for the 3rd time.
We want to talk about it. Corners are all tucked. We overheated every single one to make sure that doesn't peel back up. I'm almost disappointed that we're replacing this hood because how well this wrap is. But the only thing is, this is gonna be even better when we get the carbon hood. And it's got some, we'll have to do some cut. I'm excited. This one was super easy. It didn't take very much time. I feel like the fender took twice the amount of time. And then remember, new hood coming. Fitment's bad, but look at how good this color is looking with the black roof. Oof, oof. This wrap is extremely pearly, like way more than it appears inside the garage. This thing looks amazing. This is the part we repaired. Look at that line. Gap is just perfect. The wing. The gap is about the exact same on this side. It's a little bit dirty now. The color looks amazing. Like, at first it's like, why gray? And now I look at it, and I think it was probably the best choice. This or something exotic, but I think as far as looking like clean, I think this is the best choice. Now all we have left are the bumpers and side skirts, and put on like the door handles, shark fin, and whatnot. You see this bumper needs a little bit of repair. Side skirts need prepping. Front bumper needs to be taken apart so we can do a bunch of overlays. So we're finally getting to the steering wheel, and it's gonna be a big difference. See all the red design, and well, there's no carbon fiber, so.
Big shout out to Zen Carbon Fiber. Hit him up for all your needs. It literally custom. Anything you want, he can do it. Integrated heating steering wheel. We do have a surprise coming for the Porsche. I'm sure you guys know where that's gonna go. Man, this thing is slick.
Now we're getting to the headliner. Okay, so what Chance is doing is we actually don't like the white in the door jambs and stuff, and we are also not wrapping it. So what we have is plasti dip, but it's high gloss black, so it should look pretty good. Yes, technically you should probably take off the doors and go ahead and vinyl wrap it, but I actually really think it's gonna do a really good job. But when you open the door, most of it will be all black, and we haven't decided if we're gonna do the inside of the door or not, but let's just get the actual door jambs done first. While he is doing that, I'm going to be working on this rear bumper. Because we have to make it perfect, it's gonna take a lot of time, and we'll probably have to do a lot of Bondo. You can see the damages here. Damage runs along this whole edge. More damage there, more damage. There's damage on the side. We need to cut up this bumper. This is the old bumper. This is the plastic we're gonna use. And that is gonna cover up this hole. This was the reflector. We're doing a reflector delete. See, here is the reflector. That will be gone, and you should never be able to tell it was ever there. More damages. So what I'm trying to say is I need to get sanding right now. As you can see in the time lapse, he's about done masking, and I have only sanded a little bit, and I got one delete done. You can see I have plastic weld all across. It's pretty ugly, but I'm trying to make it thick, so I would hate for this thing to pop out in the back. I'll probably sand it down, make it look a little bit better, but again, you won't ever see that. The other side, you have this little reflector holder still on it, having got started. I'm gonna move towards that now because I want to Bondo them both at the same time.
We've let this paint dry. It actually came out way better than both me and Bailey both thought it was going to. Let's check it out real quick.
Remember, we used the rust oleum peel coat, so it's kind of like plasti dip. I thought it'd be more high gloss because it says gloss black. It's more like a, I would say like a frozen black. It's matte, but it's got like a shine to it. I think it looks good. There are areas, because it was 4 a.m., that might have some orange peel. We were really getting frustrated because it wasn't sticking to the paint, and it was like a gray marble look. So we kind of started full sanding. We could have prevented that. If you do this, which I wouldn't really recommend it, you should really just wrap the door jambs. But if you do this, do a couple coats. It might look like trash. Let it dry for like an hour at least, and do another one. Just be patient with it. We lost our patience. It was 4 a.m. and we both worked the next morning.
Yeah, right after we got done, I was home like at 5:30, and I get up at 5:30 to go to work to be there by 6:30. So.
And now it's time to pull all this apart.
Yeah, let's get all this film off real quick. Get this car moved over so he can get his M4 in the garage before it starts.
Oh, that's off topic. Let's get these bumpers on, bro. This thing's about to be completed.
Oh God.
Right now we are working on sanding the rear bumper and front bumper. There's not much to it. I don't see a reason to film it. But one thing I wanted to show is something to be unique because this was, I believe, for your headlight washer, right?
Yeah.
So headlight washers, these were caps. You can see this side. All we did was plastic weld it, and then we're sanding it down right now, and we're going to throw Bondo on it. We're completely getting rid of those. They didn't fit that well anyways, so that's going to be a good improvement. Remember, this rear bumper was pretty trash. I need to do another layer of Bondo on there because it's still, like, that was thick. It needed a lot of Bondo, unfortunately. A little bit more there, some little spots here and there, but it is coming out. It is so much better because if you remember, this whole side is warped. I don't feel any warping anymore. Kind of looks funny. It's hard to sand too. It could be because I'm not a skilled sander. I mean, I've only done this a few times in my life, but this curve, we have a really mini sander and it's helped a lot. So if you plan on sanding, make sure you pick up multiple different types of blocks. And that tiny one that he is using is my personal favorite. That thing has helped so much.
Squishy too. While the second coat's drying, we're actually going to tackle a couple small things aesthetically in the car. So we are going to paint the rotors gloss black in the center where the bore is because it's starting to rust. On these, I didn't get these zinc plated. I don't know why, I didn't when I did the brakes on this. So you can see right here where the inside of the rotor is actually rusted. So usually if you buy rotors that are zinc plated, that'll actually keep it from rusting. So we're gonna paint this section black and we're gonna paint the calipers red to kind of go with our theme. Kind of peeped a nice little valve stem right there. Kind of nice right there. We're gonna get started on taking these wheels off. We've already got the car jacked up. All of them broke loose from being on the ground.
So we're trying something actually new to me. It's actually a Dupy Colors paint, but it's made for calipers. Usually I use the one that like has the engine on it. It's like a heat resistant. Apparently it's a ceramic. You want some red, so we're gonna do two different colors, red and black. I always paint the rotors, and I think everybody should. I mean, it's kind of obvious they look nasty when they're rusty. So what we'll do is we'll paint the caliper first. Now here is the rotor. This is that hot red. It looks so good. And then obviously the top is painted and the inside is also painted. This part is obviously painted too, but as soon as you drive it about 10 feet with braking, probably do like a 60 pull and then go ahead and just slam the brakes. But it will all just come off. There's no point in taking it off.
I mean, I don't know about like doing 60, maybe like slowly work the brakes. But all that shit built up on the brake pad, you're kind of
Full cinders here. We got full send, bro.
Full send me into the ditch.
Nah. What we are working on now is sanding all the bumpers down, and we just want to get this prepped ASAP.
So we're throwing the side skirts on. One thing I did want to say is that for the 3M tape that they provide you with is not great. Like,
yeah, we drove it for what, one day, and it was already coming up, and we prepped it right?
Yeah, like one day. And we knew that we were gonna put new ones on, obviously, since we take it off to wrap it. So we went just abnormally extra. Went with Gorilla 1-inch wide all the way around.
Gorilla!
Frick is that? So the time lapse of throwing the side skirts on. There's something in the air.
These are finally going on, and we put the clear film. We did put some tape there, double-sided tape in the middle, and one on the end. And of course they have self-tapper screws as well, but on that one drive here, some of those self-tapping screws came out, plus I have to tighten my M4 ones up all the time. this car ended up being a much longer process than expected. We've definitely learned a lot, which is crazy because I thought I learned a lot with the Mini Cooper. I figured I'd be fine. He's wrapped cars and he's wrapped with terrible wrap. Like before wrap was really...
Like 6 years ago.
And it wasn't even air release back then, was it? You had to like
not
make
for
sure
the
you laid
cheap
it.
wrap that I bought.
And well then what about the 240 wrap? Because I bought that, that was cheap.
I don't think that was air release either.
Yeah, that was terrible. So, it's first time, we did learn a lot, and it looks so good. We are done for this video, and I hope you stay tuned for the next video, because that is when you'll see the completed vehicle. We have the bumper sitting on here right now. It looks so good. Okay, the bumper part, yeah, it needs the grills and stuff, but the color looks so good. Everything came out so great. The black roof, which is dusty. That black by Vivid.
Ultra gloss, piano black.
I swear it's darker than most like manufacturer blacks. Like
Oh, yeah.
It's a dark color, so if you're looking for black, I definitely recommend it. And then you got the red brakes, which are looking fire. I cannot be more happy with it. The reason why we're in this video is because it's been long enough. This has taken us, what, like 2-3 weeks, something like that. So the video might have been all over the place. I want to get back on track. So I'm going to put this video down. Hopefully you stay tuned and go ahead and push the like and subscribe button for the next video because we're going to get the door handles on it. We're going to get the aerodynamics, the front lip, the spoiler, the rear diffuser. It's going to be a great video to watch. Do you have anything to say?
Just one thing. That's a wrap. It's gonna be a good one today. You ain't got no shoes on.
No, bro, I'm doing dishes. I heard you. I said, oh, God, I didn't even move cars.
My car's quiet. It's pretty quiet. I think it's pretty quiet.
It's not stock.
It's Tulsa stock, as they say.
Not stock.
It's Tulsa stock.
I hear it. I heard it.